Hello, this is the Abundance Oracle, and this video is for my friend that wanted me to talk about planting seeds because it's time for her to plant seeds where she's located down in Texas. And I just want her to appreciate this conversation because up here in the New England area, it's not hot and warm like it is where she is. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes outside and then I'm going to get back in the car. It's so cold. All right, here we go. So the conversation is about planting little young seedlings. Oh my gosh, at the beach here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can hear me because the wind. Can you see? I can't even see where I'm pointing you at. I got to get my gloves on. My fingers are freezing. All right, this is where we are. You know the routine. And I'll walk a little bit, and then I'm turning around. I'm a wimp today. Wimp, wimp, wimp. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, can you hear it? All right, we're going back. And I've only walked 3 or 4 feet. So, okay, everybody needs to, everyone. She said she wanted me to talk to the single moms. Well, it's not just for single moms. This needs to be for everyone. We all need to learn how to plant little, I'm going to call it victory gardens, like they did in the UK. They called them victory gardens during the war. So they were necessities, and everybody had them. If you had a piece of land, or you had a friend that had a piece of land, or you lived near some place that you could dig a hole in the ground, you had anything that could help you grow food. And they called it a victory garden. You do not need a shovel unless you're trying to do a big patch of land. But my grandmother, born in 1902, Crazy Nana, always took a big soup spoon out of her kitchen drawer and used that to dig holes. So you don't need any special equipment. If you can't afford the $2 or $1.50 for the seeds, ask one of your friends that does plant seeds, and I'm sure they have some accumulated or saved some from last year. In fact, that's probably better for you than it is to go buy your own, because the seeds that you save from your plants that have already grown in your environment slowly but surely adapt to do well in your better and better and survive more of those seeds in your environment. So for me, it's funny that she mentioned planting. I can't do anything outside now. It's just way too cold. I have a little thing called an arrow garden, and it's got 5 little holes on this side, 5 little, so 10, the ability to grow 10 little seedlings. And I'm starting out with lettuce, and I am also probably going to do peppers. But typically, if you are in a place where you can start planting your seeds now, outside or inside in little teensy containers, you can plant lettuce, spinach, kale, which is, I don't really like kale because it's so strong, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, especially cabbage, and all the, I think they call them versifidus plants. So you can start those out. I know where she is in Texas, she can even start her pepper plants out. So you know your weather. If it's going to be really cold, you need to start with those cold weather plants and get them tempered off before you move them in maybe a month into your outdoor spot. Nowadays, I would say any pots you have, fill them up. Any cardboard Amazon packages that you received, you can use those cartons and put in even a trash can, poke holes in the bottom of the trash bag, so you can let the water drain out so nothing gets over soggy. M.I. Gardner is roughly in the same zone that I am up north, and he does fabulous videos on very easy to plant things. So he plants potatoes even now, especially sweet potatoes, because sweet potatoes have like a 2-part way that you have to plant them. Then you take the little sprouts and you grow the sprouts. So that takes a little bit longer. But you can get started on that now. And go to YouTube. YouTube has tons and tons of farming videos that you can go look at. And make sure you know, Google and say, what planting zone am I in? Wherever you're going to say, your town and your state. And it'll come up with the planting zone chart, and you'll find out which zone you're in for the temperatures and everything. And then it's very easy if you go to the store even. And I would say if you're going to go to the store, spend the extra 25-50 cents. Get organic, non-GMO seeds. And the reason you want non-GMO heritage breed is because if you get GMO, they blend several seeds together, and you cannot regrow those seeds to produce the same plant that you had before. If you pick a non-GMO plant, a heritage breed, then you can save your seeds from your plants, and you'll have it again for next year. Saving money. You always look to save money. If you know of anyone that has chickens, I would ask them for a 5-gallon drum of poop. Or if you have a big trash can, ask them for their chicken poop. It is one of the best ways to fertilize things. You're going to have to let it sit, though, for 3 to 6 months so that it doesn't make your, they call it hot. It doesn't make your soil hot because it can burn your plants then. But get it now. Start asking around. And chicken owners have more than enough poop. So it'll help you, and they'll probably give it to you for free. Free is good, and everything around gardening for free is really fabulous. Now, one last hint. If you go to Facebook Marketplace or freecycle.com, people give away a lot of things, like the old plastic buckets, containers, that when they get trees and little plants and everything, people accumulate those things, and some of them don't throw them in the trash. They give them away on Marketplace, or they give them away for free on FreeCycle. But those are very easy, and you can take and grow things in that as well. Try not to spend money on this stuff. The seeds maybe, but other than that, you don't need to invest a lot of money. Use your grandma's spoon to be digging in little seeds. My dad used to take the old milk carton and poke little holes at the bottom and fill it up with the water instead of a watering can, and just sprinkle it over his plants. It was so easy, and it was free. So I come from a family of real cheapskates, and I love it because it's so much easier than most people think. Don't go to the garden store and spend all this money. Save it up. Your kids are going to need college education or trade school education, or they're going to need help buying their first flipper real estate project or something. So anyway, this is the Abundance Oracle. I hope this answered and helped my friend out a little bit. And I think to myself, where has that little girl been all these years when I told her how to do this stuff? Sometimes your bestest friends listen to you the least. And I have proof of that. You know who you are in Texas. All right, big hugs with everyone. Best of luck. If you have any questions on, let's say, not purchasing something, like you need to figure out how to get something for cheap, just write the question below and I'll tell you how I've adapted or done other things. Not to say that you'll never want to spend the money, but practice first. You might kill, like me, I used to kill a lot of stuff before I learned how to do things. All right, this is the Abundance Oracle. Please subscribe. It would help me out, and I hope you come back. I'd love to chit-chat with you. It's such a variety of topics I carry. I don't know if I'm going to be focusing or still be all over the place. Okay, love y'all. Bye.